Alright, so today is April 16th again. I just came back from what I had to do, and I just had more extra time for games. Just 3 minutes before to the next following day. Let's play this! City of Blood! Alright, let's take a look into the armor. This thing's really good armor. Inventory. 98. It's not the best.
You are very pretty.
I can also imprison the minds of my enemies and wring the life from them.
Okay.
Well, that's not a friendly thing to say.
47. It's just terrible. What to sound that. I'm just gonna put one there. Better than nothing. Nah, these aren't the best. Enchantress Focus. I have no clue, so I cannot use the offhanding. This guy has really good stuff. Total Tomb of the Minutes for the follower only. Dexterity 1510. Tough and that. It's all good. 44. Whoa. Yeah, this seems way better. That's 69, 76. I can't resist that. What's this one? 35 is terrible. Torso. This is not good on it. $64 is good. Whoa. That's not the best. That's the shoulder. Glove. Now the armor needs to be changed. Yeah, this is better too. That thing's a bomb. Alright.
New goods. I may look small, but I'll hurt you if you try to steal from me.
So that's 60.4 damage. This thing is like a bomb, dude. These are the ones that I probably need to put into the heroes. Heroes has really gets to 11880. That's legendary. That's very good. Critical hit damage increased by 28%. They went fourth one, but that's about it. It's better slightly better. That's all there is, but this one has better ones. Plus 10 intelligence. The deal is increased up to 100%. Damage taken is increased. So still uncovered, but this is really good. So I'll move on to that. Probably pass on to these two guys. And then follow. I'll give you, let me see,
Tell me
Scott.
about this sisterhood of yours.
29, that's
We are
no
the hand of
match.
the prophet, the souls of the virtuous.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll give you this.
never mind.
But I was not finished.
Really, it's not going to work.
Oh, it's for the follower. Oh, okay. So I can only give you this, which is fine. Oh, it's for the follower. 29 is terrible. 47 is better. Oh, it's for the follower. Oh, it's for the follower only. Didn't know. This thing is bomb too. 124, 124. Whoa, whoa, that shit's good. At least that. Dexterity, vitality. 150 life per second. 118, all that shit is okay. But there's a third one that's, and then there's 10 intelligence. What that shit don't have. I could just go with this if I wanted to. This one is just for him. Ah, the wrong type. It's for the follower. Template. Okay, I'll just put it in there. Yeah, nobody can use that for now. 109. Vitality that gives me more. Spirit generation. But that shit is bomb, man. That's what makes that shit really good. That shit is way, way better. It's not good enough for me to go there right now. It's plus 10 intelligence. 1 socket. That is way better. There it goes. It's armor. Nah, I don't get that. Alright, what's this one?
Before I killed her, Magda told me that the Imperial Guard had captured Leah. But at the Qasim outpost, the guards revealed themselves to be serpent demons of Belial.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue Leah is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
Ashira of the Iron Wolves can get us to the Emperor. I will speak with her.
Royal audience. I have so many of these. I don't even know.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the king of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power. A fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from an imbalance of humors brought on by the recent change of climate.
It's pretty fun.
I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed. Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will continue with the executions of those I find guilty of plotting against the kingdom. Perhaps they fear my eye will fall on them and discover their heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus is the only one I can still trust.
Crazy. Lair of the Witch. Where are we going here? Dang. She was crazy.
Look, it is a monk of Diablo.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
These are no random demons summoned by some powerful sources. The lords are coming.
What's this? I have no clue, just send request. I have no clue. They're the clan, so...
I wouldn't go over there if I were you.
Captain Ravan, the conditions...
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Kasim Outpost in Alcanis. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this woman has vital information regarding the massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass!
Why does the Emperor keep us out here and defend?
What is this? Oh, now I'm
We will
afraid.
die out here if you don't let us in!
Yeah.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcanis.
Lies. Alcarnos was the dark work of Magda and her coven, servants of Belial.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Bring her
Let me go! I detest violence. Gods, I leave this matter in your hands.
in. Fight!
We must go before more guards arrive.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
Let's run! Run away from it!
There has to be a way into the sewers from here. This leads to the sewers. I found my mother Adria. She's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here. We will find her.
The electric eels are insidious pests that have taken root in the oases surrounding Chaldean.
So Magda was telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was alive. Always knew it.
Stinging swarm.
There may have been reasons why your mother hid that fact from me.
That's all of them.
The deserts of Kyrgyzstan are majestic, expansive, and full of stinging swarms of insects. They may seem a minor nuisance, but these vermin carry numerous strains of pestilence. One of them was trapped in my boot once, and my foot swelled up to the size of a melon before the infection cleared. What horrible creatures! I expected more!
The Accursed were created when a necrotic plague spread through Kyrgyzstan centuries ago. The infected watched in terror as their flesh blackened and died. The strongest medicines could not stop the decay. Eventually, they fell into a dormant state, and their bodies were piled up in dark and forgotten places where they could rest undisturbed.
I preferred the city to this.
I got what you need. What is that? Hunter trophy. Oh, it's for the follower. Oh, okay. The token.
Adria should be up here.
Exemplary servants. Keep the witch alive until she talks. Pain will loose her tongue, but only to a point. Remember what happened with the vizier's assistant? It was a pleasurable time, I admit, but the man had only incoherent babble and bloody strands of pus spilling from his lips by the end.
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone! We know of the three that the Horadrim used to trap the Primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it. Leave her alone!
Seize them!
I must wait to use that ability.
Leah, my daughter.
You know who I am?
My darling. I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
Now is not the time for talk.
What is this? Dang, it's 80? Shit. This is really good. This shit's really good. F56. Monster kills grant 12 experience. I'll do this.
A good choice.
Stuff. It's pretty good.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
You got 68. That's good boots. Just right click to sell.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Heraldric texts, only two evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself.
Yetard has raised me to new heights.
The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Yes, he was a renegade Haradrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dulgar Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
I do not like this. We can defeat Belial without you.
We rescued Leah's mother, the witch Adria. She told us of the Black Soul Stone, an artifact that could destroy the last Lords of Hell. I will find it, and God's willing, we will use it in our fight.
What is that?
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zoltan Kuhl by the Horadrim. Though it cost them dearly, they killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm. It seems they were afraid he might return.
Did you find it difficult to abandon your child?
What? No, I never saw it that way. She grew up in safety, while I risked my life to find the key to our salvation. It was the sacrifice that I had to make. In any case, Leah will meet her full potential under my guidance. Do you not have things to do?
How well did you know Cain?
For a time, during the darkening of Tristram, we spent many nights in the Tavern of the Rising Sun, discussing his Horadric texts and the varied arcana I'd collected during my travels.
Had you seen him since then?
Only from afar. From time to time our paths would cross, and I would catch glimpses of Leah as she grew. It broke my heart that I could not reveal myself and raise her as my own.
How did the Imperial Guard find you?
I was trying to steal out of the city. I'd returned to gather some things before setting out to recover Zoltan Kuhl's head, and the guards found me.
If I zoom in, I can see the person better.
Zoltan Kuhl, a legend. There is no doubt in my mind he is as powerful as the stories say. But for every bit of his genius, he was surely mad. He was obsessed with immortality and power.
A madman. We would do better to leave him asleep in the desert than to call on him for aid.
You have a better idea.
I do not. It is merely a warning.
Alright, so Tyrael's warning.
Tyrael says that Zoltan Kuhl cannot be trusted. Tyrael says that Zoltan Kuhl cannot be trusted. Do you think it is wise to ignore that counsel?
It will be dangerous, but you have faced great peril before. If Belial and Azmodan invade, you will have much more to worry about than a dismembered wizard.
I don't like dealing with Kuhl any better than you do, but I see no other way. If Adria says we must, then we must. Uncle Deckard trusted her, and so will I.
Do you ever doubt your choices?
I follow the will of the gods. I do not know doubt.
Things never seem to turn out like I hope they will.
Perhaps you should have followed another path.
Try living in the slums before you lecture me.
From any station, you could live a life of balance.
I think I have weapons that are very special. Tail kick, lashing. Tail kicks, I gotta go with this one. Oh, I have a brand new spinning flame kick.
Do you ever miss your own time?
I must not waste my life wishing for an era that has long passed.
Very wise, but I don't believe you.
Fine. Everything I have ever known is lost to me. How would you feel?
Nah, well, I gotta go with this. I'll try this one. What's this? Master of Wind. This is surrounded percent vortex with 8. Right, critical hit is intense. Damage. Oh, that looks good. Try that. What's this one? I'm going to try this one.
The darkness grows while we stand about.
Let's try something else. Clutch the crippled enemies, reducing their attack movement speed. Concussion. All becomes ice. I want to go with whatever I want to do with. Relentless assault. Chaldean Bazaar. Bazaar.
I remember when Chaldean was
What's this, by the way?
It's disgusting. I've seen that woman going in
So
and out of the
I
sewers.
keep thinking,
You
where
never
am
can
I getting
tell
that
with those
from?
types.
I don't know why that fire thing just keeps foul. Blooded cosmos.
It's quite a maze down here, isn't it?
Find the oasis gate of blooded cosmos. Ooh. Oh, there's an area. Wow, there are people live on it.
Listen to me. I cannot talk for long. Belial's guards are constantly watching me.
Emperor Hakan?
Forgive me for my behavior at court. The gods would have killed me had I sided with you. But I will help you now as I can. You must be headed to the oasis. I can open this gate for you.
How did this all happen?
There's little I can do. Between my advisors and the Imperial Guard, my every move and action are controlled. I've tried to fight back, but Belial's influence is strong. But now you've given me a chance. Perhaps my only chance.
How can you assist me?
You're here to kill Belial, aren't you? I can help.
As you helped me in the palace?
I can still fight in my own way. I want my empire back. I will find where Belial is hiding and deliver him to you.
Why should I trust you? You tried to kill us.
I told you it was not my choice. My every move is controlled and I am surrounded by enemies. But I swear to you, I will help you. I will prove it to you.
%, kill to more experience. Seems like I have more. Continue go this way. This way. Undead.
The storm breaks!
Oh, it's a mystic ally by
I
yours.
admire your focus, friend.
What do you mean?
That's the mystic ally.
We have battled countless creatures and journeyed through endless labyrinths, and yet you still remain vigilant. Truly. A worthy opponent.
The storm breaks!
Path to the Oasis. Pretty cool.
By the light, I've never seen a place like this.
Though the champions are large,
Diablo was the youngest of the primevals, but I found him the most dangerous, for his power over terror left him incapable of feeling fear. Though he had easily possessed and corrupted many humans, Diablo's essence was finally trapped in a soul stone and vanished to the unfathomable abyss 20 years ago.
To those who doubt my achievements in research, I present my findings on the Dune Dirge. It took me many years to find the truth of these strange
That
and
ability
deadly
is
things.
not yet recharged.
But my sources indicate that they are the cursed remains of mages who summoned a demon far beyond their power to control.
Help me, please! Someone help!
You fool! Quiet, or I will rip your cup from your mouth. The enemy has destroyed Alcarnus and most of the cultists. The Master commands us to capture more slaves immediately. Go to the Oasis and abduct the villagers. Kill any who resist. That way we shall both gain allies and destroy enemies.
Those vile creatures were looting my goods. Now that you have saved me, I'd be happy to allow you the privilege of buying them instead.
they?
You see that enemy over there?
It is not ready yet.
I wanna stop hearing